of the three takeaways that I have is that these integrity frameworks are not only a protective mechanism, they're really a leverage to strengthen ethical standards on our projects, very much in line with what we should be doing as development banks in the first place. The second point that I would like to make is that integrity compliance programs do not only make sense from a legal liability perspective, avoiding being sanctioned, but actually make business sense. They will strengthen the performance of the companies and will make them more competitive. And then the third key takeaway is that really integrity is everybody's business.
Fighting fraud and corruption is indeed a shared responsibility of all staff across our institutions. And at the EIB, we illustrate this shared responsibility with the concept of a 360 degrees anti-fraud policy. Without compromising confidentiality, EIB investigators support our project teams and management with information and advice to help their decision-making process for projects affected by fraud or corruption. And other deterrence measures also include taking steps under the EIB exclusion policy as a debarment.
There's an attitude change among the SOEs. More and more SOEs or entities, companies cooperating with ADB investigation, even though they are not investigated or sanctioned, they come to us and they want to build this ICT. The reason is the increase of the awareness that this kind of system is a system that can protect the company and the employees. The long-term influence is there are more and more companies, they have better understanding and accept the MDB integrity compliance standards.
In order for any of these anti-corruption programs to be successful, there has to be a desire on the part of the company, whether that is an SOE or whether that is a private company. There has to be a really strong desire for change that needs to get driven down from the top. Otherwise, it's not going to happen, because these things don't come cheap, and they do involve a lot of different individuals, staff, to be able to devote the time to go and to look at these anti-corruption plans, to make sure that the gaps had been properly identified, that the proposed remediation was going to be effective, and go along with the monitor and see for ourselves that it was in fact working. So it's resourced from every source, from every different stakeholder, and it takes a lot of time and it takes a lot of commitment. In my view, it's in the end, it's worth it, but you definitely need to roll up your sleeves.